Y'all, let me tell you what kind of mess I done got roped into tonight. So, over in Kentucky, like a year ago, this sheriff named Mickey Steins, he walked into one of them buddies of his, judge named Kevin Mullins. He walked into his judge's chambers where everybody else was sitting, and he walks in and he makes everybody else get up and leave. And he has this 13-minute conversation with the judge, and then he pulls out his and the judge. And now it's come out that the judge was allegedly allowing women on house arrest to come into his chambers to let them off early on house arrest, allegedly. And so allegedly, Mickey, the sheriff, found out that this judge was doing some shenaniganing with his child, and he just snapped, and he went in there, and like I told y'all, and I'm just hooked into it. It's been hours, and I've been on court TV just watching it. If you search in the search bar, Kentucky Sheriff Judge, the video will pop up. It's the whole video of him in the judge's chambers to the very end. And they're saying that the sheriff just went insane because he knew about the going on, and he was going to have to testify in the deposition, and he thought that them old country boys were going to, them old buddy boy system was going to him and his wife and daughter. So he just took matters into his own hands and just took out the problem. Anyway, I need y'all, if y'all live in Kentucky, I need y'all to tell me what's really going on, because I can't get no definite answers. But that video is something like I ain't never seen before, and there's not been a trial date set yet because I've been combing the internet. But I need to know what really is going on over there, because this is like them songs Reba writes about. The judge in the town's got bloodstains on his hands. And we don't really want to talk bad about the dead, but honey. So anyway, all you people over there in Kentucky, tell me what's going on, because I can't stop thinking about it and watching it. And I got to go to bed.
I heard y'all wanted more laws. Yep, I like weird laws from the U.S. These are from Kentucky because a lot of y'all asked for Kentucky laws. Please keep in mind, though, that this stuff comes off the internet. I didn't make it up. Some of these laws are outdated. Some of them may not be enforced anymore, but they were indeed laws. I've got the numbers. Anyway, in Kentucky, it is illegal to catch mice unless you have a hunting license to do so. Donkeys cannot legally sleep in bathtubs. This one made me giggle a little bit because y'all wild in Kentucky. It is illegal to poison meat that is meant for human consumption. What y'all doing over there? Selling beer to women without her husband present was historically illegal. You cannot shoot rabbits from a moving vehicle. It is also illegal to spit on the highway. Using a slingshot to hunt birds is illegal. You cannot fish with a gun. In Kentucky, candy corn is technically considered unfit for consumption. I also agree that it is unfit for consumption. And all cattle must have horns. That's an interesting one for me. I don't really understand that one. Also, you are not legally allowed to build a fort to sleep overnight in your yard in Kentucky. And last but not least, a one-armed piano player must perform for free if you're performing in public places. Thankfully, I don't think that one's used very often anymore, but that one came straight out of Louisville. That's their own law, so. Let me know what state y'all want next. I've got Connecticut coming.
Hey, Kentucky, how you doing? Are you enjoying watching your state drink getting pulled off the shelves and websites and inventory and menus of Canadian businesses, bars, restaurants, the whole thing? Are you loving those tariffs? Those beautiful tariffs? Tariffs like no one has ever seen before. The ones that are going to put you out of a job because although you produce 99% of the world's whiskey, the world ain't going to buy your booze no more. The tariffs that the other countries are going to pay. Well, no, they're not. They aren't going to do that. They're just going to stop buying American goods and services. Yes, they are. I mean, come to think of it, I, an American citizen, hate buying Americans, so I can't hate on them for that at all, because we suck. So anyway, congrats on getting your guy in office. He's sure looking out for you, ain't he? Sorry, not sorry, but I love that you cannot be happy even after you installed that guy to destroy our country and got your wish.
Honestly speaking, this is getting out of hands because a job layoff is exploding every single day. People are being laid off, not just the federal government. The companies are laying off many workers. Companies are laying up to 10K people in a company. The other day, Kroger was laying up to 35K people in a company, and Kroger was closing up to 60 shops in the US. The economy is making people. The tariffs are making people to fire people from their work because they can't take it anymore. So Kentucky is laying off up to 1,000 workers in their company. Kentucky is just I don't know what do you understand by the word Kentucky. Kentucky already is already. Kentucky is mostly KFC. KFC is Kentucky Fried Chicken. So Kentucky is laying up to 1K people in the country. And now, tell me, how are they going to survive? And okay, how is this whole thing affecting Kentucky, the economy of America or something? Because whenever they're trying to raise their price on their foodstuffs, products, now the people can't afford the food anymore. So why are you raising the price of the food when somebody can't buy the food? I have the clips. You watch them and tell me what you think about the closing of Kentucky. Kentucky has been beautiful all along, has been giving you the best food, the best chicken ever, fried chicken. But now it's closing. The other day, they were carrying the boat of Kentucky from Louisiana to Texas. So, how is it faring? Anybody who has been working in Kentucky, tell us, how is it faring? How are you coping with the situation right now? Anyway, before the video plays, I give you a few minutes, 2 seconds, kindly subscribe, share the video, like the video, and leave the comment in the comment section. Come back. I'll do my best to come back and reply to every comment that any of you would have given to me. So subscribe and let's roll the video.
I'm at a gas station in Kentucky right now. Kentucky has one of the strictest abortion bans in the country, which is why the nonprofit I run, it's called Mayday Health, put up these ads. Pregnant, don't want to be. Learn more at Mayday Health so that we can inform people that you can still get abortion pills through the mail. Why did we go to gas stations? A couple of reasons. The first, privacy issues. In a small rural community where there's like one health clinic around, there can be some serious privacy concerns if someone were to go there and ask questions that they need to ask about their reproductive health. Everyone knows each other. It's crucial to reach people with anonymous health info at a gathering space like a gas station. And secondly, gas stations are places that people don't just come for gas, they come for food. It's a community hub, so why not reach people here with info that they really need? So we put up these ads at 104 gas stations in West Virginia, in Kentucky. We're always looking for new ways to get the word out about abortion pills, so if anyone has any ideas, drop them in the comments.
Okay, there is somebody here. I'll just read this for you. I was laid off about 2 months ago, directly because of Trump's policies. I decided to liquidate everything I own, retire and move abroad. I'm 52. I didn't want to compete for the few jobs there are against the younger generation and the many other people getting laid off within. With everything getting more expensive, I figured my money would go further and last longer overseas. So when somebody is laid off in America today, they can't think of any other thing. They just move from America and go to other place that they can afford life. So if anybody had been working in Kentucky, just to move from Kentucky to go and work in and to go and live in somewhere that she might live or they might live, and find that these people who are being laid off are people that are older, much older than any other person. Because I was watching a video of Vegas. They have been laying people. And you know that Vegas is a place that needs young people, young blood, people who are still young to work there, because in that place needs beauty, not old people. Vegas needs beauty. When you go there as old person, you go there to have fun, to go vacation, to go have fun. But now they have been laying them off. So tell me who are going to work there, to work for those old men and old women there. So it's getting out of hand because everyone is getting laid off, and whenever somebody is getting laid off, they move to abroad because they want to stay in America anymore, because their money that they have been saving for those years will be finished within months. And whenever you are in America, you can't afford life in America. First thing first, you'll be a street person because you won't be able to afford housing. Today, having a house in America is a luxury. It's a lifestyle. Buying a house in America today, buying a house in America today, it's a luxury, my guy. So it's forcing them to shift from America, move abroad, overseas, stay in Thailand, stay in Africa, maybe get a land in Africa and buy their land or buy a house easier for you. So it's becoming difficult for them to live in America. They are, after retiring, imagine retiring at 52 years. Not retiring, but being laid off at 52 years. Where will go and apply a job? Competing for a same job with a 20 years old person who just trying to start making money at a young age. You can't do that. The best thing you do is just leave America and go stay to some places. That's the only thing. Clip, I'll come back and explain more.
Kentucky said, hell no. We better stop this shit. Kentucky implemented a law that in a divorce, you get automatic 50-50 custody. And now the divorce rate is down to 25%. This is sad. This tells you that family means nothing to women. If they can get a benefit for breaking up their family, for destroying their family, they'll do it. Why did the divorce rate drop? If the marriage was so bad, it doesn't matter. You want to get out the relationship, right? Right? But no, you'll stay in the relationship because it doesn't benefit you to leave. This the reason why social welfare programs need to be abolished. Social programs needs to be abolished or put a limit on. Social welfare programs in these court systems are destroying families. Both black women, white women, Mexican women, whatever woman you can meet, are using the benefits to destroy their family. But when you remove the benefit, you can see that these people want to stay in a relationship. That the relationship they said they wasn't happy in. The relationship they said they wasn't happy in, they staying because there's no benefit. The rug have been snatched from underneath them. This is sad, but it tells you the motivation of people, the motivation, the psyche of a person that will have a benefit to leave their family. Embrace.
I have here another comment from somebody saying that, plain and simple, Trump wants to see America in a depression, and no one in government is doing a thing about it because they all have money, healthcare, and can afford food. You know, somebody who has power, somebody said that, told me, rich will be richer, poor will remain poorer. When you're trying to live your life, better life you want to live, you better work hard. Not because you have made it a small step, then you are like, okay, now I'm here, I made it, I'm okay, I'm here. Time change, time run, things change. So Trump wants to see all of you depressed, all of you confused, suffering, for you to bow down for him, to look up to him, to beg him to help you. Trump wants to see you struggling. Trump wants to see you crying. Trump wants to see you at the end, at the edge. You are falling. Tell me, how will somebody destroy economy of US in that manner and still like it's okay for anybody to leave America? And like he ain't doing anything, and the people around him ain't acting in any way. People around Trump ain't doing anything because they have money, they can afford food, they have their own home. How about somebody who is out here who don't have a home in America? So Kentucky laid off people because of same reason: economy and policy, tariffs. Maybe if you are paying rent for like let me say like $5,000, then you have to pay even more than that. I don't know how if that's possible. Paying a house for $500, that's too much. Maybe $5,000 it's enough for everybody to pay a good place that may accommodate a lot of people. But these layoffs are getting out of hand. A layoff is exploding every single day. I don't know what you think about the video. Give me a view in the comment section. Tell me what you think about the video, because people are being laid off, and the old people are being laid off, and because they can't afford life there anymore, or because they can't compete with the young people in America, they have to move to look a place where the life is affordable, to leave the jobs for young people to at least to apply for them. Someone applied for like over 200 jobs, but mind you, he never got one. Applying for 200 jobs plus, and we ain't getting even one invitation or one request to come in for interview. And before that, some people are being laid off. When will you get the job? It's hard now. It's difficult in America. So subscribe there. It's difficult in America today. It's very difficult for America today. So it's hard for them. It's very hard for their country. But now they are seeing the result of their own choices. Voting red.
Hi, my name is Grace. I live in Louisville, and I just saw a girl film this, so I wanted to film it. I'm looking to make new friends, and I feel like TikTok's a great way. I am 23, born and raised in Louisville. I love going to coffee shops. I love trying new brunch spots. I love being outside, working out, going on walks. I'm in nursing school, and I'm also in the beauty industry, and I'm just looking to make new connections. So if we're not friends, we should be.
Y'all, Kentucky is often seen as the home of Kentucky Fried Chicken, and that could not be further from the truth, especially now that they moved their headquarters to Texas. Everybody knows 9.5 out of 10 Kentuckians prefer least famous recipe to the Kentucky Fried Chicken. It is so much better. It is the true Kentucky Fried Chicken, y'all.
This is Global. Subscribe, share, leave a comment in the comment section. I'll come back and reply to every comment that any of you will have given to my video. I love you, and may God keep blessing you. You are amazing fans. You are amazing team. You are amazing people. I love you, and may God bless you. And more than peace be with you.